Hey y'all, I'm back with a plan with me video, and this is my summer bucket list. I'm starting off with a blank notebook page that has grid lines on it, and this is by the Happy Planner. And I'm also starting off with several sticker books that are laid out on my desk right now. I'm using a sticker from the quote sticker book called Gold Star Quotes, and it had in the summer section, it had a phrase that said summer lovin', and then I use that at the top, and then right underneath that I'm going to use my alpha sticker book to write out bucket list. And I'm careful not to make it super straight, because one thing that I do, and this is just a quick tip, when I'm not, first of all, number one, I'm not very good at lining things up, and I guess the second part of what I was trying to say is that if you kind of offset them a little bit, it looks like it's done on purpose. So I normally do that when I use really intricate alphas like that. I'm looking through a stack of just kind of some loose stickers because I'm trying to see if there's anything in here that I might want to use for this bucket list. I'm going to set some things aside, and then after that, the process goes pretty quickly. I know there's several things that I want to do this summer, several things that I know I'm doing this summer that I'm going to actually add on this list as well. So I'm going to start with this. This is actually that was an older seasonal sticker book, and it had, all the different holidays and stuff in it. So I pulled that page out because I thought I might use several things from there. So the first thing I'm going to do after adding my title is I found that really cute camera in this other Happy Memory Keeping sticker book made for the big planner, and I saw that it had the word captured in it, and I decided to chop off the D and use the capture. And then underneath that, I added the sticker Sweet Memories, and actually that Sweet Memory sticker was a horizontal sticker, and I just lined up the memories. I cut it in half and then put the memories right underneath Sweet. For the top, I'm going to add some confetti from that same sticker book. I'm going to list all my sticker books down below, by the way. And then the next thing I'm going to do is grab two of these little arrow stickers that say what, where, and what, I believe, because I'm going to talk about my vacation underneath those. And then I want to add this circular sticker right in the middle that says live in the sunshine, because I know I'm going to want to put something to do with swimming. I love these little scallop stickers. I think they're a perfect addition for just kind of a decorative touch, and so I added that underneath that word that says, or the phrase that says capture sweet memories. And I also layered another sticker that says happy right above that. Because we're going to the beach, I've added a little summer hat there, and then I also added some palms. I don't think you saw that earlier, but it came from one of the Happy Memory Keeping sticker books. And then from another Happy Memory Keeping sticker book, I added Less Mondays, More Summer, I think, with a little drink. And then from I don't think it's a mini sticker book, although it might be. There's another sticker book that's like a planner basics. It has a section that has like if you're taking a flight or going on a trip, and it was a sticker that said family vacation, but I'm actually going to remove that later and replace it with something different. I found several circular stickers that say different things, like from the summer bucket list sticker sheet, and it says like eat outside, go on an epic date. I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, and then the live in the sunshine one, I think, came from the quote sticker book, and I decided to add those. I also want to go to the zoo, or I would like to take my daughter to the zoo this summer for sure, and so we'll probably have to go pretty early because I live in Texas and it's scorching here, but I added a little flamingo because I thought that would be perfect for like a summer animal, and then a little pair of sunglasses that look like Ray-Bans, which are really cute. And I took off that vacation sticker that said family vacation, and I added the bolder one that said vacation, and I love that so much more. I'm also listening to audiobooks this summer. I'm on my third one, and I actually decided to start getting audiobooks because I drive in the car, and sometimes I get like a little bit sleepy, and not like sleepy like I need to pull over sleepy, but just kind of like really bored, and sometimes my eyes get heavy. And so I decided to start purchasing audiobooks to kind of keep me awake, and music just kind of puts me in like a zone where I zone out, whereas like books like keep me wanting to like really listen and figure out what's going to happen and that kind of thing. So, like I said, I'm actually on my fourth one. My third one I exchanged, and then I'm about to get a new one. And I am super picky about books. I actually in my stories on Instagram, I mentioned that I like suspense. I don't really care for anything racy or like crazy murder scenes. Like, it's one thing if it has, something in it that contains a murder, but when it's like all about that, I'm really not into that kind of thing. I don't know if you guys have ever seen A Bend in the Road, but that was probably one of my all-time favorite books just because it had the right amount of romance and the right amount of suspense and wasn't racy or anything like that. It was there was still some, I think, wholesome parts and things like that. So I don't know if you guys have any suggestions, let me know. But I did get tons of recommendations on Instagram, and I'm so excited to try them out. So I am going to do that probably after I finish doing this voiceover. I'm going to pick a new book. So while I was talking and going on and on about books, let's see, I added lots of stuff. So I added those headphones, like I mentioned before. I also added some labels that I'm cutting up because they weren't the right amount of, either they were too big or they had something on it that I really didn't want. So one thing that I do, just kind of a quick tip, is you can totally use these labels like I'm doing right now and cut them up and make sure and kind of make them the size that you want. And they add a pop of color, and then they also add a place for writing some sort of task. So I'm using them for my bucket list, of course. And then probably while I was talking, I added the little lipstick and makeup brush too. And I'm going to write down that I want to try new makeup or like new makeup looks, because I hardly ever wear makeup, even though I grew up like really actually when I was in college, I was like super into makeup. Like, I thought I was cool going to Nordstrom and looking at all the different makeup and trying out different things and that kind of stuff. But like, as I've gotten older, I just really am not as, and I say older, I'm 31, but as I've like progressed, I really am not as into makeup as I was before, but I still find it like interesting, especially like when people make makeup videos and stuff. I still like to watch them, and so I'd like to try new makeup or new makeup looks. And then I want to have a cookout, and I put what's the thing where you go to sleep? The eye mask. I couldn't think of it. I put that down at the bottom right hand corner because I put sleep in, because there are some days that I don't sleep in. And actually, funny thing, one of the books that I was reading that I actually changed that I wasn't 100% loving was called The 5 Second Rule, which is actually a really good book if you're looking for something like that. I just wasn't personally like interested at the time, but it did give a lot of good, like from what I did read, it gave some really cool suggestions. And one of the things that she talks about is getting out of bed within 5 seconds, because like the hardest part is really just getting up and standing up. But once you're up, you're glad you're up. And so I've actually been doing that. But some days I do kind of want to sleep in, so I did put that on my bucket list. Let's see, I want to go to the zoo. I mentioned that. And then I also want to get a mani-pedi and go for a swim. So those are my main things for this summer. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.